What's up, y'all? It's me, Erin Dawn. I just want to share with y'all the experience that I had yesterday on my birthday. What started off as a great day turned into being one of the scariest moments of my life. My husband and I decided to go to Prospect Park on the north side of Houston for Taco Tuesday before we head to the spa. I never made it to the spa or to my birthday dinner because I was immediately rushed to the hospital. So I know y'all wondering what happened. After we finished eating, we walked to the car and I had a napkin sticking out of my door handle. So this isn't the actual napkin, but I just wanted to give y'all an idea of how it was sticking out the door handle. So when I saw it, I just picked it up with my fingernails like this and I tossed it out. I didn't touch the napkin, but guess what? I still opened the door with my fingertips. I'm a slick side germaphobe, so normally I wouldn't touch anything like that. But I did have a margarita, and I don't know, I guess I just thought maybe my husband put it in the door just playing around or just trying not to litter. So once my husband got off the phone, I asked him, did you put a napkin in my door? And he was like, no. So immediately I started looking for the hand sanitizer. I'm like, oh my God. So he was just like, just go back inside, wash your hands. It's going to be okay. I went inside, washed my hands, and maybe like 2 minutes later, my fingertips started tingling. And I'm like, dang, dog, I'm tripping. Let me just chill. It's not nothing. Got in the car. We started driving. I didn't tell him right away. I said, I'm just going to, wait a few minutes and see how it does. Then maybe after about 5 minutes, my whole arm just started tingling. Then it started to feel numb. I got lightheaded. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I got hot. It just was a whole bunch of different feelings at one time. And I started to panic. He calmed me down. He told me to just calm down, drink some water, just breathe. I took, deep breaths. He called 911 because we weren't in our normal area. So we didn't know like where the nearest emergency room was. So he called 911. And they kind of directed us to the nearest hospital. Once we got to the emergency room, I explained to them what happened, and immediately they brought me to the back, took my blood pressure and everything. They say my vitals were not stable, so they immediately put me in a room and gave me some fluids. They ran a whole bunch of tests. I had a CAT scan, just a whole bunch of stuff. I was there for about 6.5 hours. The doctor said I had acute poisoning from an unknown substance. I didn't have enough of it in my system to determine what it was. But just that little amount had me messed up, y'all. So just imagine if I would have grabbed it with my full hand. I probably could have been dead, dog. So I'm just recording this to let y'all know, be careful. The doctor said it could have been a possible kidnapping attempt. So, just for everybody, all the women in Houston and just everywhere, y'all, just be careful when you're out. Pay attention to your surroundings. Just be careful. Be safe. Thank God my husband was there just to help me, calm me down, and bring me to the emergency room in enough time. They got some crazy ass people in the world, y'all. I never thought this would happen to me or on my side of town. So it could happen anywhere, y'all. I'm just thankful that I'm here. I just ask that y'all share this video because everybody needs to know. Everybody needs to be aware of what's going on.
This is the third morning in a row I found one of these on her car in the exact same spot, back passenger door. I didn't know what it was. I just kept cutting it off. This morning when I found it, I went in there and I asked her, I said, what's the deal with the zip tie being on your back passenger handle every morning? For the past 3 mornings, I've cut it off. She said, Dad, I don't know what in the world you're talking about. She said, I didn't know there was a zip tie on there. I said, yeah, there's a zip tie. So I was talking to my brother just a few minutes ago, and I told him, I said, man, 3 mornings in a row, I found a zip tie on I ain't going to say her name, but my daughter's back passenger door handle. Black zip tie. It's loose, but it's on there. and he works in law enforcement. He's been in law enforcement his whole life. And you could tell when I mentioned that, he got extremely silent. And he said, "What'd you just say?" And I told him, and he was like, "Listen, man, cut that off right now." I said, "I have been cutting them off." He was like, sex traffickers and people that basically steal women, vulnerable women, put them on a car somewhere where it's not easily noticeable for them, but other people who actually do the stealing knows exactly what that means. So basically what this is, you all, is this is a tag. And this alerts anyone who's part of the organization, I'll call it, of sex trafficking or kidnappers, abductors. Let them know that that person is vulnerable, they are by themselves, and they're an easy target. So if you've got teenage kids, girls that are out late at night, that are driving, check their car every morning. Look for a black zip tie or anything that stands out and immediately remove it.
A pack of cigars. That's what a Macon mom says a stranger asked for at a gas station before he then assaulted her.
Bibb County Sheriff's Office says they're searching for this man, last seen running from the Citgo on Bloomfield Road wearing a purple shirt and black pants. Ashlyn Webb has the latest.
He literally beat me like I was a man. He did.
Danielle Finney says these are the marks left by Tuesday's attack.
I have where he threw me on the ground. My hands are messed up. My hip is swollen right here. He pulled out hair right here.
The mother of two says this man, caught on surveillance video, was sitting in the middle of two gas pumps.
In the midst of me getting out the car, he asked me, could I buy him something at the store, a Black & Mild. I told him I didn't have the money.
Finney says she got back in her car to grab her keys, and that's when he attacked her.
He just hit me.
Finney says she then tried to get away and ran toward the store, but the man chased her, attacking her again.
He knocked me on the ground and just went to beat me.
She says she cried for help and covered her face while the man continued punching her. Meanwhile, Finney says the store clerk locked the doors. So when she finally got away from the man,
a clerk let a woman out, and when I got to the door, she had locked the door. I'm pulling on the door, I'm begging for help, screaming for help, and she never helped me at all.
Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Kian. Isaiah 32 verse 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and get sackcloth upon your loins. And from the videos that you just saw at the beginning, okay, in post-production, I'll put them up, before this lesson. This is just a little bit of commentary on those videos, the 3 different videos I put up, 2 going into human trafficking and 1 going into a violent attack. And the theme of these videos, they are all the same. That in these coming days, even now especially, that you are going to need a man, okay, for protection, and even more so as an Israelite woman, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women, okay, you Israelite women that are scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth, you need a man of the Lord in order to protect you and defend you in these days. It's like just protect. Like I meant to say protect and save, and it's like I'm messing it up. But basically for protection, okay, and eventually for deliverance, because you are going to be saved as women through the man. That's why the scriptures tell you that you shall be saved through childbearing. Okay, and let's get that precept. The first one I actually want to go to is Isaiah the 4th chapter. So this is the book of Isaiah 4 verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And the reason why this is, of course, like I said, that you women are going to need a man, okay, especially in these coming days, the time of Jacob's trouble. And we're not even in those times, fully yet. And here you are seeing a common theme in these videos, in that video that I put up, the first 2 videos with the women that had a man, and significantly a more dangerous risk of violence in the form of human trafficking, and they were delivered by their men, okay, whether it was their husband or their father protected them, okay. And then you had the woman in the last video that had no man, the single mother feminist mindset, I can do all things by myself, basically strong and independent, right? But here you had a man, but here you had this nigga, this gremlin, and let's just watch the video. Let's just let me go to the original video, and here it is. Basically the title of the video is "He Beats Me Like a Man," and that's why I decided to put it up along with those other videos. Because I was watching those videos, it just reminded me of these precepts, man, that you will truly need a man in these coming days in order to just that protect you, okay, especially a man of the Lord, because when Jacob's trouble hits, and the elder Malcolm always talks about this, and it might just seem like all the Israelites are just rambling and talking about what we don't understand, but this is something that you will eventually see in these coming days, okay? That's all you women, man. You're going to be in trouble. But I'll just leave it at that. You're going to be in trouble if you don't have a man, especially a man of the Lord, to be a cloak of protection for you in these coming days. You watch the videos again and you see the common thing. Those that had men, whether in the form of husbands or fathers, they were protected, okay, and those that didn't, well, they fell victim to whatever came upon them. And you can see other videos about the same thing as well, because this is a common situation in the news when you hear about some single lonely woman being attacked, you hear about some single woman almost being raped, okay, different situations happening. And when you have no man to protect you in those situations, you fall victim to them, okay. So with that, I'm just going to end the video right there. Just wanted to bring that out. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rachak Wadash, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom.